welcome to the February meeting. And can we get a motion to approve the agenda? Francis or Richard? Rich?
We're on mute, bro.
I would make a.
Okay, thank you. A second? Rich? Need you.
I'm okay, I'm good.
All right, fine, so it's approved. All right, and the minutes also, November 10th was sent out. We'll move to accept them as well. Both you have to respond.
We're talking about the minutes from.
Yeah, November's meeting, because there was no January meeting.
I would make a motion that we accept.
Thank you. Second, Rich?
I'll
you.
second. I'll second.
All right, so my chair's report was sent out. I have to look at it here.
If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
No, I'm not. I'm right now waiting for the report
Oh, okay, sorry.
to download, which is not doing. Did I get it? Oh, that's not what she is.
I have it in front of me if you need me to read it.
Was it let me go near the window. Oh, here it is. Okay, so basically we talk about the snow that we've had and the derailment in Hawthorne because of the tree that blew down. There was an open house yesterday, which unfortunately I wasn't able to attend, but it's a great project for the Port Jervis line, that there will be the ability to add more service and more trains, which they definitely need. And Ford Road was completed. Okay. We had a PCAC meeting on the 2nd. The agenda is going to have the new police chief of the MTA. His name is
Chief Monahan.
Chief Monahan. Chief Cohen retired, so that takes care of that. All right. So there's no board report because there's no board. Hope Helen is going to check with the state to find out what the status on me is. And also Walter, who's been recommended to be a member from Westchester County. So I guess is there any old business to bring up?
No, already.
Okay. All right. So the new business is member participation. I'll let Ellen go from that.
Well, both of you have been with the council a long time, and so I thought I'd take this month as the opportunity to take a look back over time, because frankly, putting together the annual report this year for Metro North and accomplishments it's a little thin, and looking at member participation, that's pretty light also, and so one of the things that stood out is that when you have people from Metro North, it looks like there's a correlation with it being more inspiring to come to, because then you're learning about things that are going on with Metro North. And that was much more possible when it was a lunchtime meeting. So thinking that could be the key to making it a little bit more robust. It makes it easier to identify issues that can be followed up on or commented on at the board meeting, or writing a letter to an elected official or whatever. But I think that the lunchtime meeting, it does look like it was better attended.
Well, it's not. It's never been at lunchtime.
That's
but I
think,
been on
Richard,
it,
Francis, you were both here when it was lunchtime, right? With Beverly?
Yeah.
Would it make it easier for you to come, Francis, if it was lunchtime?
Well, I'll be honest, when it was uptown at MTA headquarters, I didn't have an issue. Is that in downtown?
No. We're meeting in Great Bar Building.
It's uptown.
We're right next to Grand Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Because that's, the being present in the room is the other thing, that it's one thing for a council to have people call in, 2 times out of the year or something, but to not have people in the room as a regular part of the council is, it really is a detriment to the council. So,
And how many members are there now?
We only have 6. So it's just the 2 of us, right, that are, well, the 3 of us that are participating now. Warren is on vacation. I just got back yesterday, but he'll be back later in the week. But he's been a very faithful attendee since he came on the council last year.
Randy and Oren have been in strong attendance, but the 3 or 4 meetings had to be canceled because of lack of participation. So you've got no meetings, and then on top of that, there are a lot of absences. And it's just, we need to do better in 2017 by a lot.
You can't schedule speakers either.
You can't schedule,
small
no,
events,
right,
it's
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, having only 6.
And to me, that's a big part.
So I don't know, as a council, you want to talk about, 2 phone-ins, because I think there's already in the bylaws, you can't miss 3 meetings in a row. But thinking about in-room attendance and what would work, for a more productive council might be a worthwhile conversation.
All right, so let's send out an email to the group. And, ask them to give, we already know, just as a courtesy, you send it to Francis, and then we think about changing the meeting time to 12, 12:30, whatever people would like in order to get better attendance here.
Okay.
I prefer it anyway.
Me too.
And then having to get on a rush hour train to go home.
Those of us that can't, don't shop anyway.
Is 12 a better time, or 12:30, or I can ask in the email
Yeah,
what's
please
better?
ask, please ask in the email what they think is a better
Yeah, either one,
one. Okay.
Okay, so,
Your voice is clear, but when Randy talks, I hear a lot of noise in the
You
background.
know what, I'm not speaking directly into the thing, and I'm actually I'm gonna move the agenda where I'm making my notes closer to the phone so you can hear it.
Okay.
and in the,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah, I agree.
okay, noon would work better, okay. And then also in the name of this, the more people, the better. So looking at where the vacancies are, and one good one that I think we're going to be hopeful on is the Neil replacement from Putnam County. They're doing a TOD in Brewster, so thinking Brewster might be a good place to get. They're doing a pretty big push on that. And is it Mary Ellen Odell?
Yes.
She's coming down to be honored by NIMTIC next week. So we're working on seeing if we could meet up with her, maybe get her familiar with who we are and what we do, and then maybe get the mayor of Brewster or something to identify somebody that could be good for the council. And then also thinking maybe, because not having strong representation from Westchester, which is the highest density area for the railroad, is hard. And thinking there's a lot going on in New Rochelle, and that's also a mayor that's very active and has some interesting things going on. So maybe we could go out and meet with some of those elected officials and see if they can identify some people that would be good.
Okay.
Good idea. Yeah, they do have a lot going on over there, and with the housing as well too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's kind of exciting.
Marisol, got any help getting us somebody from the Bronx?
No.
Our one very short time Bronx member retired last year.
But that's the other thing with, because of Penn Station, Metro North into Penn Station, the Wilhelm, had he not retired, was very excited about being able to have that as an area that the council could focus on. So yeah, it'd be great to get somebody from the Bronx. We can work with Marisol, maybe a little more actively to see if they can find somebody to replace there.
Yeah, so anyways, Ellen and I are going to attend this meeting, the NIMTIC meeting next Wednesday, and so we're hoping, Ellen spoke with the county executive's office yesterday, and to let them know we would like to have a short meeting with them to get someone on board to replace Neil. All right, what about the meeting?
Sure, so,
You know that Bill is pretty much incapacitated now?
do you want, yeah, maybe an
I was gonna
update?
ask about that.
Yeah, so Ellen will give an update.
So Bill is earnest, and he's been in the office several times in the wheelchair. And his leg is not healing as they hoped it would. And so yesterday he went into a trauma surgeon. They're gonna have to put some metal in his leg. You know, he broke it.
When he broke his leg.
His right leg, both bones in his shin. I forget what those bones are called.
A guy on a four-wheel ATV or something.
Dirt bike.
And left him. He said
In
he would
the
get
dark.
Left you with.
Didn't have his lights on, he was illegal, said, oh, I'll go get somebody, so Bill had to crawl back to the house, and, yeah, so, let's see, yesterday he saw the doctor, today he's gonna do the surgery, today he goes in to make sure that he's healthy enough to have the surgery done, then it'll be done, hopefully, if that goes well, Tuesday. And there's Bill, where he's going to be out Tuesday in that week, but he wants to figure out ways to get back to work. But he's probably going to have a full leg cast, so that's going to make it hard. And his house is pretty hard to get in and out of with a wheelchair. So there's a couple of obstacles, but he's been he's doing stuff over the phone, you know, and a lot of his work is writing and phone work. So we're working on making it as easy as possible, or whatever is best for him.
Yeah, I did see him very briefly this afternoon. I went to the Institute program.
Yes, so what's next?
The new format for minutes.
Oh, we started thinking about making things more efficient in the office, which was even before Bill left, because the copious notes that are, what's that? Oh, okay, I'll just keep going.
That was back.
So the writing the minutes takes up a lot of staff time where we could be more productive in doing research or, you know, whatever council would like us to do to work on the behalf of the writers. So since the meetings are now videotaped, we started with New York City Transit Writers Council of, instead of having sort of word for word minutes, recording the endpoints for topics and sort of, you know, if somebody makes a proposal, that's recorded, the action item is recorded, what happened in the meeting, but they're just sort of bullet pointed by where you can find it in the video. So you would get the minutes with links to the videotape of the meeting and the endpoints of key items, whether it's a resolution that's made or whatever, so that it would be much more efficient use of staff time to just do an abbreviated version versus word for word.
Yeah, Ellen showed it to the exec committee today, and we all agreed that we would do it as a pilot and see how it works out and make whatever refinements are needed afterward later on. Because having been in many committees in my lifetime and having to do minutes, it's not a pleasant thing to do. So I think this is going to work very well. So we're going to try this with starting today.
Yeah, so next month.
Yeah, this.
Hey, Bill, hey,
I'm sorry?
you're too far from the speaker. I hear every other word you say. I'm just letting you know.
All right, so I want to make it easy for you. What they're going to do is they've been recording the meetings for several months, and instead of issuing a word by word minutes, they're going to put the endpoints, you call them?
Yeah.
Endpoints.
Where you can find,
So, for example, if we passed a resolution, it would be at the minute number, whatever was 14.5 1:30, and then you could look at it. And there will be links that are sent in the email that has
The video.
the video, and you'll be able to scroll to it and see it, depending on how long the meeting goes on, how many videos it'll be. It's posted on YouTube, so it'll be quite easily accessible. All right. I don't have anything else.
Me neither.
Rich, anything you want to say?
When you get to new business, yeah.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, new business, go ahead.
Hey, you know, I'm not west of Hudson, Orange County, and, you know, I've been on the zoning and planning board for about 12 years.
Okay,
And, what just come up about 2 months ago, an investor is putting up $20 million to build a transit city next to Harriman train station.
Wow.
And, I'm chairing that, and, I'm going to be very active over the next couple of years, but we're talking about residential, 1,500 homes, commercial. I can send you some information.
Yeah, could you send any articles you have written, or any information you got would be great.
Yeah, I will send that, and like I said, we did the preliminary approvals, concept approval. It's zoned for Granite City. So, this is where the casino was supposed to go.
Oh,
Train station.
much better use.
so, but it still doesn't do anything for putting a train station at the mall.
Yeah. I'll send you whatever documentation I have.
Will it be,
But that's the way, and,
will it be mixed use with
Yeah.
retail?
no, every month going forward for the next 5 years.
No, will it be mixed use with retail in it?
Yeah.
Oh, great, good.
Yeah, but we really need to have a train station by the mall.
No, that's never gonna happen. The property owners cannot allow, Simon property will not allow that to happen.
So are you, is it a special subcommittee of the zoning board that's handling this project?
So planning board,
It's the full planning board. And you're chair of it?
yeah.
Great.
Well, the project.
And,
I'll be going to the meetings and, with the developer.
and is it called Transit City?
It's a name, I'll send you the,
Okay.
official name.
Okay, great, thanks, Rich. And is there a timeline at all of completion?
They just came in 2 months ago with a concept,
Okay,
and, it's zoned for Transit City, and that's what we approved, so
okay,
there's a lot of work to be done.
yeah.
Okay. So, no, Woodbury won't be at the mall. Okay, so the other thing, I sent an email to everybody last night. It was from Metro Magazine, that there's some movement in the Naugatuck Valley in Connecticut to improve service on the Waterbury branch, which does not have a lot of trains. So I just sent it out for you to, so that you would know that this is going on. I sent that to you.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's something that we should keep up with, see how it's doing. And otherwise, I don't have anything else. So I thank you guys for participating.
But I got,
Yeah.
hey, Randy, I got one other thing.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
A homeless situation in Hoboken, something's gotta be done. People can't even get a cup of coffee in Dunkin' Donuts
In Hoboken. Where's
in a Hoboken station.
Okay.
You see a lot of homeless there?
I don't go through Hoboken that much. I maybe once a month I go through there when I go to the MTA Metro North Committee meeting and I take the path. But I always get off at Secaucus.
Oh, maybe you can pass it to R, pass it on to Ari, because I'll tell you, it's getting real bad, and commuters are complaining, and, I mean, they're right after the, you get a cup of coffee and Dunkin' Donuts, they're looking for money, they got cups.
I don't even know what the
The
Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts
Next
is.
to the
Assistant.
train master's office. Train master.
Yeah, right in up walking.
All right, I'm gonna, usually we come in on track 2 and we go right down into this path.
It's
All right, I'll
the
go there.
information, you get out line up stores,
Okay, I
Yeah.
can do that. All right,
station.
All right, thanks a lot.
okay, thanks, and if you can make it to the March 2nd meeting, it'd be appreciated. Down at, that's a 2.
Okay, yeah, I'll try, right.
All right, motion to adjourn.
Okay, no move?
Thank you. All righty,
Thanks.
thanks a lot, guys.
I'll tell Billy that we hope he feels better.
Thanks, we will. Have a good month.
You control the
Bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.